Hey everybody, it's me, Stella Wilde, and I'm here with a special full moon in Pisces, a tarot, mini tarot reading for each sign. I'm going to go through each sign and pull a few cards and see what is being illuminated for you at this very tender-hearted, very sensitive, very psychic full moon in Pisces that's happening tomorrow, Friday the 13th. Yes, very interesting energy afoot. I am filming this on September 12th at 1:41 p.m. Eastern Time. The moon's already in Pisces, which, I mean, I have energy in Pisces in my chart, so I love Pisces energy, and very, very excited to do this reading for you. If you've been wondering where I've been the last 12 days, as I explained to Aquarius, whose monthly I just uploaded, I was dealing with yet another hurricane situation in my location. Thankfully, all is well. So thank you for some people have been checking in, asking if I'm okay. I am okay. Everything's okay. So thank you for all of your good thoughts about that. It's very devastating. I don't want to get into that too much, but really, if you've not been through a hurricane and seen the power and what it can do, it's very scary. It's very devastating, as we saw in the Bahamas. And just keep those people in your thoughts and send them some white healing light and whatever energy you can, because it's so traumatic. It's so traumatic. Even the stress that came out in me from last year having to evacuate my home, and then this year again. Just to even recover from the stress response takes like a week. At least it takes me at least a week. So I am back, and of course you really cannot do readings when you're stressed out. Like, it just does not work when you're the trauma buttons have been pushed. You can read more about that on my Facebook page if you want. Check it out. I don't know, are you guys checking out my Facebook page? I post, I don't know, a couple times a week, astro updates and other interesting stuff. So definitely check it out. The link is in the description. Meet me over on Facebook. There's some fun stuff going on over there. So anyway, let's get into this reading. Of course, this is a general and it's a mini reading. I'm going to pull one card from this very lovely heart deck, John Holland, Messages from the Heart. And then I'm going to clarify with our Cosmic Tarot. So these are just minis. There's 2 cards per sign. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign for your messages, and leave me a comment. Let me know what the energy is for you guys, what's happening, how you're all doing. I know I have some viewers, because I've met you at the various festivals I've gone to. I know I have some viewers who also live in the southeastern United States. I hope you guys are okay. Leave me a comment. Let me know you're okay. What happened in the hurricane, okay? Hurricane Dorian. I don't even want to say the name of the hurricane, okay? Oh, God. Anyway, enough hurricane stuff. But yeah, this is general readings. We're going to dig into the energy. This is a very psychic full moon. Very, very psychic. You pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to any sort of cosmic downloads that are coming in. And write them down, because it's so easy to forget them. Write them down and then go back and look at them and see how they have evolved, how they've played out for you. Also, if you need a private reading, you want to work with me one-on-one, I am back. I took some days off my schedule because, again, I had to recover from all the stress and all the stuff from the hurricane. So I'm back to doing readings again, private readings. So please, if you feel so inclined, you can book a straight up tarot reading with me, a straight up astrology reading, or a reading that combines both. It's really fun. Okay, enough announcements and stuff. I'm so glad you guys are here. I love everybody on the channel. You guys are awesome. Love hearing what's going on with you and your support with all your likes and shares and comments. So thank you so much. And let's get into it. All right, I will leave the timestamps in the description. Okay, so remember, these are just minis. I'm going to be getting to your monthly astrology horoscopes starting next week. And, of course, your tarots will be uploaded after that. Okay. So Aries, what is being illuminated for you at this psychic Pisces full moon? This one wants to come. I don't know what it is. Let's see what it is. The High Priestess. Wow, Aries. So you have a very important message coming to you within the next 2 days. next 2 days, remember I'm filming this on September 12th, that you need to really pay attention to and listen to. So the High Priestess is extremely psychic energy. Yeah, let's pull the clarification card. So something very important that you need to really listen to. And I also feel from the energy of the way this figure's hands are here, it's something you've probably been praying about, meditating on, mulling over. Like, so it's very, very important to you. It's not just, you know, just some random like psychic message. Okay, I mean, we get those once in a while too, you know, but this is something really important. Really important. You need to listen. All right, let's see. Let's pull one of these and see what the message is, Aries, or what it could involve. Oops. You know, some people are like, we can't see your hands when you shuffle. Trust me, I'm shuffling. I'm shuffling. Okay, let's see. Ah, another 2. Look at this. Another 2. Two of Pentacles. Aries, the message you need to listen to is about how you're going to move forward in your life, particularly in regard to second house. I really feel this is second house matters. Now, the full moon's happening in your 12th house. So it's, you know, really illuminating your psychological basement, so to speak, right? But this idea is the 2 of Pentacles. How are you going to move forward in a stable way? This could be issues with your stability, whether literal, like your physical stability, your emotional stability, your financial stability, but also how you feel about yourself. So some Aries are at the point, like you're this close, some Aries, to giving up. And you should not. Yes, I hurt my finger in the hurricane prep, in case you're wondering what's going on there. Yeah. another situation with hurricanes, right? Like I burned my finger on a nail. Don't ask. It hurt. It really hurt. Okay, anyway. So some Aries are this close to giving up, like you're like about some sort of aspect of your life, which actually could be good because surrender often is the key that opens the door to the solution. So an Aries doesn't like to surrender. And of course, I'm speaking just spiritual surrender. Aries doesn't like to surrender. Aries is keep pounding at it, you know, get it done. But I think what's interesting is most Aries have become this close to more the idea of giving up than maybe surrender, perhaps. But look, it's almost here. It's coming, Aries. The ship is coming in. And you have to just be careful. There is a snake in this card, which I think is interesting because there is a profound transformation that's coming to you in the next couple of months. But in particular, you're going to get the psychic information in the next 2 days of what that transformation is going to require of you in terms of your stability. Okay? So there's some changes that need to be made, Aries, in your, like I said, all the stabilities I just talked about, emotional, financial, mental, spiritual. There's a transformation at hand that's going to help you move forward. The information's coming in, and part of it is that there is new information. I don't want to say new information, but and your ship is about to come in isn't really accurate either. Let me tune in here about exactly what I want to say to this. Okay, all right. What it is that you've been waiting, because 2s are also about waiting. You have been waiting for the right way out, okay? And there have been other ships that have been coming in or other ships that have been sailing by on the horizon, but they haven't been the right ones. Or you haven't had the proper documentation to board the ship, something, like that. I'm speaking in metaphor. So it's the idea that this is the right one, though. The right one is so close. And this is going to take you on a fantastic new journey. Again, either spiritually, mentally, financially, emotionally, etc., or all of the above. So this is very good. So, and I would also say because of the 2 here, like I said, there's been waiting involved, but also the idea that there could be some sort of important connection, relationship, offer of friendship, partnership because of the 2 as well. That's going to, or you'll get a message about that in the next 2 days of what that might be. Somebody coming to help you, something like that. I don't feel in this instance that the snake is something to worry about in this card. I feel like I don't feel it's an enemy, a hidden enemy or something like that. I feel like this is the idea that profound transformation is at hand. It's coming. And you know this. You've been waiting. Like, you've already gone through a lot of transformation, but it's like really now implementing and getting on board and moving forward. Like, you're ready, and it's like coming. And the next 2 days, you're going to get the message as to how it's probably likely going to arrive. So it's very, very good energy. Very interesting. So pay attention. My God, you have got to be quiet. Aries, you've got to listen the next 2 days. Got to be quiet. You got to listen. You got to tune in. I mean, you know, I'm an Aries too. Like, I mean, I tend to be a little more quiet anyway. And maybe not so much on camera, but in my real life, I am a little quiet. But make the time to listen. Lots of Aries just forge ahead like you're not listening. You're just so focused and forging and going forth and manifesting. Like, it's time to just kick back and relax, especially with this Pisces energy, and really tune in. Because something very important about your destiny, a message, is coming. It's coming. All right, very cool, Aries. Okay, Taurus, what's your mini message for the full moon in Pisces? Let's see what it is. Of course, you know, okay, that just fell out. I'm going to pull another one. Solar plexus chakra. So there's something about your confidence, your will. This is the solar in, you know, your stomach area. So this is the idea of making something happen, willing it, making it so. Confidence levels. All right, let's pull another card. So Pisces full moon really is sensitive, and it's conjunct Neptune, so it's illuminating emotional situations. Of course, Mars and Virgo is opposite, so Mars and Virgo is definitely like making everybody feel a little antsy. But all right, let's see. I'm gonna pull this one that's sticking out over here. Look at this. What are the odds, right? Look at this. Now we have your roots. So I'm not gonna pull another one from this deck. So there's something very important message coming to you about your family life and what you want that to be. How can you make your family life better, different? Let's pull from this deck now and see what the issue is. So your roots, your foundation, your stability. Some of you may be wanting to bring in greater stability. You're getting, these cards are flopping all over. You're getting, look at this. You're getting a message about how that is possible for you. And it's going to, of course, you know, the Pisces full moon, it's intuitive. These messages that are coming are intuitive. And or they're coming in, you know, the dream life. They're coming either through daydreaming or like the type, they come through when, you know, when you're driving and you've driven that road so many times on your commute and you just zone out and like things come in, like you think of different things. Like the information could even come in that situation. Or, you know, you're just kind of mindlessly doing something at the gym on the treadmill and you're kind of out of your head a little bit and the information comes in. It comes in daydreams. It comes in at night when you're asleep, wakes you up, gives you a message. It's like that type of energy. I'm still waiting for it. Still card did not. All right, here we go. Nine of Swords. Okay, so there's something that needs to be dealt with in terms of I feel like this is related to the past. This is past betrayal, probably in some sort of foundational family situation that makes you feel like you cannot move forward in some aspect of your life right now. Probably maybe get married, create a family of your own. There's something from the past when you have felt like there were slings and arrows pointed at you, some intentional cruelty that needs to be healed still. So Taurus, this could be that this Pisces full moon illuminates a way that you can once and for all heal this so that you can manifest what you want This base chakra, can also be finances. I know the second chakra is of creativity, is of finances also. But when we talk about foundational stability, I mean, we're talking just about like your basic needs being met. If we were looking at Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it would be like the thing at the bottom, which is safety and security needs. That's, to me, the base chakra. And of course, safety and security does have a lot to do with money. So it's that type of money I'm talking about. So I think that where there has been betrayal and slings and arrows coming at you in the past, I think that you're going to get the intuitive information. You're going to see very clearly. The situation is going to be illuminated, Taurus, as to how to heal this and to let it go once and for all, and to see how what's going on in the present, well, let me reframe that your past does not have to inform the present and mess up a situation that you're trying to create. And if you watch the Taurus Monthly, which a lot of you have watched, thank you, that has very high views, I appreciate it. But it was really about this new love that wants to manifest and come in, which you very much want, this solar plexus chakra. But the message in that video was, don't blow it. Like, there's stuff that needs to be healed. There's stuff, which is this stuff. Nine of Swords is, yes, can be intentional cruelty from other people. Past situations, you had to dodge people's, bullshit coming at you. But now it's like the time to heal that and let that go, because you do not want it to impact what you're trying to create in your present moment, which is greater stability, both financially and just, in how you live your day-to-day life, and also in wanting to create something that you really want. And many Tauruses that I've talked to really want a new relationship. Or they want to make the one they have better. So I think that's very interesting, that there is a way to heal this. You're going to see that. You're going to see the connection between something that's going on in these two areas of your life right now and how it's connected to past hurts and wounds that still need to be healed. You're going to make that connection. It's going to be one of those, full moon epiphanies that we have. You're going to find the missing puzzle piece to help you heal it, which is great. Okay, cool, Taurus. Okay, Gemini, so let's see what's going on for you with this full moon in Pisces. What's being illuminated for you, Gemini? What is being illuminated? What is coming to the surface? Okay, this one definitely is jumping. I'm taking this one. Okay, interesting. So we have the Strength card. We have Control. So, well, I love this for you, because a lot of Geminis have recently taken much greater control of their own lives. You've made some big decisions, some big changes. Go watch your monthlies from the last, since July, really. A lot of Geminis, powerful changes in your life. And it's because you are finally in control of your destiny. You're not giving your power away anymore, which is beautiful. I feel like this is almost what's happening for you at this full moon in Pisces is further information from your heart. And notice this is a silver heart that's hanging here at the person's neck, and then with this helmet on, it's like, I feel like you have heart warrior energy. It's like you're fighting for your heart, but you've also freed yourself from some very nasty energies. You released yourself from some difficult, bad situations, which is great. But I feel like, and with these steely eyes here and the control, I feel it's like, I'm just hearing this phrase, heart warrior, that you're going to be a warrior for your own heart, and you're going to be illuminated, and your heart's going to be illuminated at this Pisces full moon as to what it is you truly want to fight for yourself. Okay, and of course no, I don't condone violence or anything like that. And I'm using fight as a metaphor. But, what are you willing to put yourself out there for? So, and what's under your own control? because some of you still have a little bit of a soft spot, which again, not a bad thing, but a soft spot in terms of for things that you know are not really good for you. So I think there's going to be an illumination, an epiphany around that heart. I mean, I just keep getting heart warrior energy of fighting and standing up for and sticking up for your true heart's desires. And I guess really not settling. That's where I'm going here with this, is not settling. And also with this energy is very interesting with the eyes behind. Really pay attention, Gemini, with this energy, because it could be very precognitive for you the next couple of days with this full moon. This is like second sight energy behind you. This to me is also this idea of somebody from behind the veil watching over you. This, I mean, look at the beautiful feathers on here. It's just like heart warrior energy. Somebody is definitely looking out from you from behind the veil, I feel. You may even get a sense of that. You may feel like, you may not, you know how sometimes you can feel it in your body? I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but it's like you get the sense somebody's watching you or feeling you, like you feel an energy. It's more like a feeling, not that someone's watching you. That sounds paranoid. I don't mean like that, but like this energetic knowing, a sense of a presence. And it's not scary or anything, but it's like feeling like angel on your shoulder type feeling. And I feel like you may have a sense of that in the next couple of days with this Pisces full moon. Yeah, they want you to know, like, it's perfectly okay to be in that heart warrior energy. Perfectly okay. Because Gemini, sometimes you don't want to look at your heart because it's too emotional. Like, you like to stay, you know, in the ethers and talk and hang out and have fun. You don't always like to go to that tender place, but that's what it's all about these next couple of days for you. All right, let's pull another card and see what we have. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Look at this. Talk about warrior energy. Look at this. This is more the idea, though, that the person is defending himself. Like, he's not going out there, or she, whatever, charging at somebody. But there's the idea, too, of defensiveness. That's the other thing I'm hearing. What I'm feeling is that, because look, defensiveness and control, they are different. And I think that because some of you are not fully there yet, owning your desires, owning your heart desires, it's still a new thing for you. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like not, you know, you're just starting to awaken and really get into that and do that more for yourself. And you have to look at where perhaps you're going to see with this full moon in Pisces how you don't need to be defensive. Right? To have your boundaries, you don't have to. This is like a really defensive attitude. And there's a difference between this and just feeling like I am centered and in control. I know what I want. I know what I need to do to get it. I know what to heal. I know where I need to step forward. I know where I need to step back. I know what to do. Right? Versus this, which is like, I'm doing that. Don't mess with me. Blah, blah, blah. You know, you see what I'm saying? It's like a different energy vibe. So, not to say that when you are centered like this, people don't still try to attack you and shame you and try to say to you, no, you don't want that, talk you out of it. But I feel like if you're more in this mode, that happens less frequently. So you see what I'm saying? I think some of you are still a little bit shaky in your resolve as to what you want. And that's going to be illuminated for you in the next couple of days. And you're going to see that, you know, it's okay. What your heart wants is what your heart wants. You feel good about it. You know that you have protection in going after that. And it's okay. You don't have to take a defensive posture. You have a right to go after what your heart wants. There's no need to defend that. It's your birthright. But others around you have made you feel in the past like this. But it's the past. And you're going to see that. You're going to see that, Gemini. This is the past. Very cool. Okay, Cancer. Let's see. What is illuminated for you at this full moon in Pisces? What is being illuminated for my Cancers at this full moon in Pisces? Oh, gorgeous. Look at this. Look at this. Blossom. So the Judgment card. So something big is coming to fruition at this full moon in Pisces for you, Cancer. Something that is going to light up your whole existence. Something that you've been working on for probably the last couple of months. Maybe even the last year and a half, 2 years, you know, something big change you've been making in your life. Beautiful energy, blossoming. Let's pull another card and see, but this is gorgeous. And what I like about this is that this is very sun energy, right? It's very powerful the way this card is drawn. So, you know, we have the sun and the moon, we have the full moon, and then we have the sun imagery that's here. So that suggests to me that whatever is blossoming is in total alignment. You know, we think of the sun as the yang, the moon is the yin, so the yin and the yang, like it is aligned. Whatever is blossoming is going to be huge because it is fully aligned with who you are, the transformation you've been making in your life, making in yourself. Just, this is beautiful manifestation energy. So let's see. Let's pull from here. All right, let's see. Cancer. What is this blossoming? This is gorgeous. Really beautiful. It really is like birthing a child. I mean, you could be birthing a child, but it could also be birthing a... Just I'm feeling you're birthing a new circumstance in your life that really lights you up. And it's been a process. It's been something that's been ongoing. It's a process that you've been going through. A big transformation. Because it does look like, in this card, it sort of looks like a dragon. I mean, it is like almost a Jack and the Beanstalk here. You know, like a beanstalk, but it, to me, it almost starts looking like a dragon scales and stuff. So big, powerful transformation. All right, let's pull another card and see what we have. This one's sticking out. Okay, beautiful. So look, this is where you've been the last 7 months. 7 of Pentacles. You've been in a wasteland. You've been... And you're going to see why you had to be in the wasteland for 7 months. You know, sometimes we don't understand when we're going through something like this. I mean, just look at this imagery. There's nothing growing around this person, as opposed to this energy where everything's blossoming, right? So you're going to see why you had to be in this unfruitful desert. You had to be in this, on this journey, really. You've been on a journey for the last 7 months where not too many people were around to help you. Nobody was around to help you. Nothing was really growing, or it was just status quo. You know, not as bleak maybe as this picture, but just nothing new was growing. It was all just whatever had already been there. And, you know, your head is down. You're like can I take my next step? Like, do I really have to continue this journey? This is bullshit, right? So, and there was storms. You couldn't see clearly. I mean, look at this card. It's really not great, right? You're just feeling like kind of crappy about yourself, because I also read Pentacles as self-worth. But you're going to see why. Because you kept going forward. You didn't stop. I mean, you may have stopped temporarily at some point in the last 7 months, just because you had to kind of get your bearings and kind of shore up your being and say, okay, like, I can do this. I can go forward. And now that you have, you're on the other side. You're going to see that so clearly. You're going to get the affirmation at this full moon in Pisces, Cancer, that you are on the other side of a long journey from the last 7 months that has left you, or now has left you, because now you're on the other side of it, but that was arduous, that was tiring, that was burdensome, that was bleak. But here you are. You survived. I think that's the other energy I'm really feeling for you. You're going to see how you were you are a survivor. You made it through. And not only are you a survivor, but you are thriving. You're going to be thriving. You're going to see that this is the start of something beautiful for you, at least in the next 2 months, 2 weeks to 2 months. This energy is not over at this full moon. It's going to keep going. So beautiful, beautiful energy for you. And this blossoming can be a new relationship, a new business, a new creative project, a new job, whatever, right? But you came through. You're going to see. You're going to have the vista of perspective. You're going to be able to see, because full moons illuminate. You're going to be able to see, wow, God, I came through all that. I did. Because something beautiful is manifesting at this full moon. The job offer, the new project, the new relationship, the new way forward, the new house, whatever. Here it is. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. I gotta take a sip of water. All right, Leo. Let's see what's going on for you. My Leos. My lovely Leos. Leos. Lots of Leos on my channel. Love you guys. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, this one flipped out. Taurus got this also. All right, base chakra. We'll set that aside. I'm going to draw another card for you guys. That one wants to come. What is this? Okay, the Hermit card. Interesting. All right, so what's being illuminated for you is something to do with the very foundation of your life, Leo. This can also be money. I talked about it with Taurus. If you have Taurus moon or Taurus rising, Leo, go watch Taurus. Timestamps are in the description because it's appropriate. Your security, your foundation, your day-to-day, how you ground yourself. Are you grounded? And I think what's interesting, if you look at this card, this Hermit card, this person is sitting on the ground. This person is grounded. And they're open. And the bluebirds of happiness are here. And there are 2 of them. So I think what this full moon is asking you to look at, Leo, and ask yourself is, are you really happy? Are you truly, really happy? And happy in your day-to-day. Like, it's not just about, oh yeah, I'm happy when this happens, or I'm happy when that happens. I'm happy. I just mean like your everyday base level of how you're living your life. Are you happy? Pisces full moon's gonna let you know. Are you happy or not? Is there another place where you need to look for your happiness? Is the relationship that you're in truly bringing you happiness? Is this full moon going to illuminate your desire, how badly you really do want a new partner or a partner in your life, or new friend? All right, let's pull another card. So it's because Pisces is a very psychic full moon, Leo. Very, very psychic. It's going to give you information about that. So it is time. This full moon in particular, it's a harvest moon. It's a harvest moon. So what kind of happiness have you been harvesting in your life? And is it really what you want? I mean, it may be nice. It could be nice. It could be joyous. It could be okay. But is it really the greatest happiness for you? All right, I'm not getting a card yet. Let me see. Come on. What do my Leos need to know? Here we go. Of course. Of course it's the 2 of Cups. Of course. Of course. Blue birds. 2 blue birds of happiness. The Hermit card. Leo, come on. Wanting to have a more secure, stable foundation in your life. Have somebody in your life that makes you feel secure. Well, nobody can make you feel secure. You got to feel that yourself. But you know what I'm saying. That there is a stable connection, let's say it that way. A stable connection you can count on in your life. with a significant other. 2 bluebirds, 2 of cups. Hello. So this full moon, even though it's not happening in your 7th house, it doesn't matter. It's this idea with these cards. If you have a connection now, is it truly making you happy? Or are you sitting there still with your arms open, hoping that somebody else is going to come along? Or if you don't have anybody right now, is your heart open enough to let somebody in? Is your heart and your mind and your soul and your spirit and your body and your environment, is your life ready to receive a new love? Because, sometimes we're like, oh yeah, I wanted somebody in my life. Yeah, I want to have a relationship. Meanwhile, everything like Google like feng shui and love or whatever. Meanwhile, everything in your house, in your environment speaks to just being alone. All your artwork has single people in it. You have like one plate in your cupboard. You have one chair you sit in. Like, if anybody was to come into your life, they wouldn't even have any place to sit in your house or your apartment. You know what I'm saying? So, you have room in your closet. Like, if somebody was to move in with you, do you have room in your closet where they could put their shit? Like, no. All right, Leo. So this full moon in Pisces, in this very tender, Pisces emotional, is asking you to look at that. It's illuminating what the heck is going on in your relationships and whether or not they make you foundationally secure. You want somebody new. Somebody new could be very close, Leo. Very, very close. Make room for them in your life. Make room for them. Okay, Virgo. Let's see, Virgo, what is going on for you at this full moon in your 7th house of relationships and with all the planets in your sign. How's your month been? I want to know what's going on for you guys. Leave me a comment, Virgo. All right, a lot of Virgos on this channel. I love my Virgos. This card wants to come. Third eye chakra. Okay, so third eye chakra. And we already are dealing with a very, very strong intuitive full moon in Pisces because it's conjunct Neptune. So it's like Neptune is its ruler. Like, this is huge, this full moon. The potential to get psychic information is freaking huge. So Virgo, please pay attention. I'm going to draw another card from this deck. Third eye. Your third eye is going to be wide freaking open at this full moon. And I'm filming this on the 12th, as I said in the intro. So, the moon is in Pisces today. You're already going to feel the energy. You're going to feel the energy today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday. All right, let's pull another card. Be alert, Virgo. Now, you could get, because it's happening in your 7th house, if you have Virgo rising, you could be getting some very important intuitive information about a relationship. But it may not even be about that. Let's see what the cards have to say. This one. Okay, I just got this for Leo. If you have Leo in your chart, if you have Venus in Leo, Moon in Leo, Leo rising, please watch Leo also. Timestamps in the description. So this is your card, Virgo. This is the Hermit card. This is your card, number 9. There is something about your own happiness, particularly in regards to relationships, that you need to take a look at. And you perhaps have been unwilling to look at it with these 2 eyes. So your third eye is going to make you look at it with this full moon in Pisces. Now, I say make you look at it. You're going to get some sort of intuitive information that you, even with all of your lovely Virgo analytical ability, you are not going to be able to ignore the intuition that comes to you. Well, let me rephrase. You can ignore it. Ignore it at your own peril. Okay? But there is something that your 6th sense, your third eye, your knowing is going to let you in on. And you would be very silly to not pay attention to it. And it's about your relationships and about what makes you happy and feeling safe and grounded, and where you can open your heart in relationships. Now, this is a general reading. This could be applicable to so many different types of relationship situations. So book a private reading with me if you want to delve into this deeper. But I would say, from the look on this card, and this is your card, are you feeling alone in your relationship, Virgo? If you have a relationship now, do you feel alone in it? You know what I'm saying? So some of you, that may be the case. And you're just with your arms open. Maybe you're resigned to just being alone in the relationship for whatever reason. Or maybe your arms are open here because you're trying to open your heart and you're wishing that somebody new would come in. So, I mean, there's different ways this can play out, but I feel like there's something going on very profoundly right now for you, Virgo, with a shift that needs to happen in regards to your love relationship. Maybe you need a lover in your life. That's the other possibility. Maybe you've been too much alone and you really need, and you're going to see that need really come to the fore for you at this full moon. Like, you're going to see, my God, like, I can't take this anymore. I don't want just any old person. No, I don't. I want somebody who, you know, is soulmate material. I mean, that phrase, but whatever, you know what I'm saying. Not some, as I like to call them on the channel, fly-by-nights, you know, but a stable, serious, potential, you know, connection, emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, you know, a connection, not just a, you know. So that's for some of you, you're going to really see that. And you're going to see that perhaps if you're already in a relationship, how that relationship maybe is not fulfilling certain things for you. And what are you going to do about it? The information that's coming in for you, Virgo, going to be very, very strong. You're not going to be able to brush it off, ignore it, analyze it away, get more information. You know, you're going to have to really deal with it. Like I said, it's not like it's negative or anything. Information is neutral. It's just information. It's what you do with it after that, or what you don't do with it. All right, so let's see, Virgo. Let's see what this card has to say to us. All right, so we have a Pisces card. We have the Princess of Cups. Look at her face. Does she look happy to you? She looks very contemplative. She looks like, really? I feel from this, if you reach out, if you make a move and reach out, Virgo, it will be reciprocated. That's what I feel from this. It did show up upright. I mean, I'm not reading anything reversed today in these readings, but this did show up upright. So somebody could offer a cup to you. You could be offering a cup to someone else. And when I say offering a cup, meaning expressing from the heart, sharing your emotions. And I don't mean texting. I don't mean texting, Virgo. I don't mean Snapchatting. I don't mean DMs on an Instagram. Okay, I mean actually talking to somebody. If you actually have a conversation, you hear someone's voice, you see them face to face, and you talk to them, and they talk to you, and there is a connection, the cup will be offered. There's enormous potential here for a beautiful change in your relationship status, whether it's that you meet somebody, you connect with someone, or you heal something that's going on in your relationship now that isn't working for you. And I feel like this Pisces full moon, Virgo, can give you the right words. But not only that, the right feelings behind the words. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. To make that happen, to make the connection, the healing happen. Very, very positive energy. Very positive energy. Okay, Libra, let's see what is being illuminated for you at this full moon in Pisces. What is coming out of the woodwork? This is a very psychic full moon. What psychic messages are you going to get, Libra? Libra, Libra, Libra. What is going on for you? Come on. What's happening for my Libras? Let's see. Ooh. Look at this. The Two of Cups. So, Libra, how much somebody cares about you should be greatly in evidence at this full moon in Pisces. You should see very clearly how somebody has your best interest at heart, how somebody possibly would like to hold your heart, figuratively speaking, in their hands. So, new love connection for some Libras coming out. Or seeing, because this is a psychic full moon, you're going to maybe intuitively understand who's the secret crush, who's the one who likes you, who's the one who really has your back. Because this doesn't have to be love, this could be a friendship situation. Who's the person who really wants to connect with you? Maybe they've been holding back, they've been too shy. I mean, we've had so many planets in Virgo. You know, Virgo season can be a little, I mean, we're almost out of Virgo season, but Virgo season, and with all the planets we've had in Virgo, everyone's kind of just focused on work, has been, you know, focused on other things. So with all that Virgo energy, it's not been maybe conducive to connecting romantically, but, you know, you're going to see who wants to connect with you. And you may get the message. You're either going to get it psychically or you're going to get the message. The message is going to come in 2 days. And I feel like it's actually, you know, I just lectured Virgo about connecting one-on-one, face-to-face. But I think for you, I'm getting a feeling you're going to get a text message, Libra. Text message for somebody who you're not in the relationship right now. Okay. But you're suspecting maybe somebody likes you, something, you know, is percolating there. I think you're going to get a text, and it could be a text kind of, now, I mean, whatever, do whatever you need to do. Like, I'm hoping it's not like one of these, you know, texts at 1:30 in the morning. I don't need to just explain that. Okay. So, but I mean like an actual text at an appropriate time. I know I sound like everybody's mother here, but it's okay. At an appropriate time where you can actually have some sort of connection and maybe actually meet the person for coffee, a drink, whatever, okay, a meal. But I feel for some of my single Libras, it's going to be first a text, but then you're going to actually get up with the person face to face. So very interesting. All right, let's pull for other Libras already in some sort of connection. I think you're going to have a reconnection and a reaffirmation of how this person feels for you. And I think they're going to actually do something very nice for you. And it has a surprise. There's a surprise attached to it. You're not expecting it. But you've really shown up for them, and they are wanting to show up for you now and do something nice for you. All right, let's see what else we need to know about that card. All right, you know, I got like, sorry, other signs, but I go with what I have here. Okay. Yeah. So, 8 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, Prince of Wands. Somebody's going to take action, Prince of Wands. So it could be a fire sign you'll be dealing with. Doesn't have to be though. But somebody's going to make something happen. That's what the Prince of Wands does. Makes something happen. And it is going to, because they want a stable connection with you. This 4 of Pentacles. And, or because you're already married and they want to continue, you know, building on the relationship, making it solid. And this is this feeling I was feeling before with all the Virgo energy, that there's been this level of going around in a circle. There's been something that's been stuck as to why they have not contacted you yet or have done this thing yet. That's nice for you. Like if you're in a relationship already, that they were preoccupied. There was something they were dealing with It's not to do with you though. But that's released. That's over with. And that's why this situation is going to manifest. This is very nice energy. This is over though. But this to me relates to the other person. They could have even been with somebody else the last 8 months. They finally got out of it, or they weren't with somebody, they weren't getting over them yet. That's another possibility. But now they're over it, and as a result, they want something stable with you. That's what I like about this Four of Pentacles. And they will take an action to make that stability happen. Okay? Very good energy. All right. I need a sip of water. I've been trying to do that off camera, but I can't pause the video every 5 seconds. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio, what is being illuminated for you at this Pisces full moon? Of course, that is very much in favorable energetic alignment with yours. Weird phone calls coming on my phone. Okay. All right, let's see. Scorpio, what is being illuminated for you? Seven of Cups, daydreams and decisions. Seven of Cups energy, so more water energy. Now, this full moon is already conjunct Neptune. It is very ethereal, very daydreamy, as this card is. Very, kind of like tripping energy. I mean, it is kind of like, you know, tripping. So, Seven of Cups energy is very interesting. I think that you're going to be really the next couple of days, Scorpio, tapping into that Pisces energy in terms of, you know, you're at a very interesting energetic crossroads right now. The energy we've been having in the tarot readings for the last couple of months for Scorpio has been extremely positive. And not that this is negative. This is not negative, but I'm prefacing this. So if you haven't watched those, go back and look at them. But you've had so much positive energy, Scorpio, particularly in career, like manifesting, like having like a Midas touch almost, like a golden touch, like things coming together for you career-wise, financially-wise, which is great. Perfect. But that's, of course, not all there is to life. And I think that this full moon, which is happening in your 5th house if you have Scorpio rising, with all this water energy, it's going to be emotional for you. Because your finances, your work, everything seems to be percolating okay. But what about your personal life? That's the issue. So I think you're going to be like thinking to yourself, well, if I can make all that other stuff happen for me, why has it been challenging in the relationship department? Maybe my current relationship is going through a rough patch. Maybe I just broke up with somebody. Maybe I haven't dated anybody in 10 years. Scorpio can often go through long periods where they're not with anybody. And now you're like, well, I don't want that anymore. Like, so a lot of Scorpios, I think you're at that stage where, you know, you want everything, which is fine. That's the Seven of Cups. Like, there's all these options. There's all these possibilities. But I think this full moon is going to illuminate for you a level of emotional honesty. Like, can you have it all? I'm not saying you can't. What I'm saying is that there are choices and we only have so much energy. So, and of course, if you're building a business, a lot of Scorpio entrepreneurs on this channel that have been building new businesses and stuff, that takes a lot of time and energy. You may not have enough energy left over, or you only have a little sliver, whatever you have, to give to, devote to dating, to love, a relationship, all the things that go into that. As I've said before on the channel, it takes time to get to know somebody. It takes time to build a relationship. Like, just doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't. And you know that as a Scorpio. You want something deep anyway. I mean, you know that. So that's why I feel like this is going to be an emotional reality for you. Daydreams and decisions. What has to give? Something's got to give. Like, if you want other things in your life besides material success, and you may be at the point in your life where all you want is material success, and that's fine too. But I think with the energy that's happening, particularly because it's happening in your 5th house of love and romance and creativity, if you have Scorpio rising, you're going to be saying, well, okay, yeah, I'm willing to not have that in my life right now because the other stuff's more important. Or no, I need to make changes. So whatever the case may be, I think you're going to have this level of emotional honesty that, you know, in the regular 7 of Cups, where in the Rider-Waite, where it's all these different things speckled all over the card, like, you know, cups with different things in them. Maybe you could have those cups consecutively, but you can't have them all at once. It's reality. All right, let's see what the other card's going to be. Or you can have 3 cups at once, but not all 7. Of course, this is a general reading, so I mean, it depends on your individual situation, but I just think that sometimes people don't realize. I mean, this could just be me too, because I'm very sensitive. I'm super sensitive. I have, like, you know, I have requirements where I have to really recharge my energy. So, you know, I know for me, if I try to do too many things, then nothing gets done. It's better for me to focus on maybe 2 things and go all at them than try to do, you know, 5. Okay, let's see what the other energy is. I just pulled this card for somebody. Who did I pull this for? Virgo? No, Cancer. I pulled this for Cancer. You have Cancer in your chart. Go watch the Cancer. Link is in the timestamp. 7 of Pentacles. This is where you're at emotionally. I mean, I know it's a pentacle, but look, we have 2 number 7s, a 7 and a 7. So this is a highly introspective. 7 is the number of introspection and being alone. Highly introspective, looking at yourself and your situation, full moon. Now, Pentacles to me is also self-esteem. This is not your business. Your business is doing okay. However, I think this could, for some Scorpios, be how you're feeling in regards to relationships right now. You're feeling like you're in a desert, wandering alone, a barren landscape, no possibilities, yet you may very much want to have a possibility for love in your life. So, what are you going to do to heal this? Some Scorpios, you may feel like you're such effective business people. Like you can just walk into a room and freaking, you know, boardroom and freaking own it. Yet you know, walk into a cafe to meet somebody and have a conversation with them, and you're like, oh my God, like what do I even talk about? All right, you know what I'm saying. And again, it's general reading, but I think that there's a level of healing of self-esteem in regards to relationships that will be illuminated for you. Some wound, something, and the thing just beeped when I said that. Like a little beep beep warning. Yeah, there's something that needs to be healed before that's going to be able to manifest for you. So, and the psychic energy of this Pisces full moon is going to illuminate that for you. And I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm not a liar. It could be tender. You may need some tissues, Scorpio. I try to always be optimistic, but there's something you may find come out in these next couple of days emotionally in regards to relationships and the status of how your self-esteem feels about who you've loved, who's loved you, what's gone down in those relationships, and the memories and the things. You know, there may be some tears, and that is okay. You got to look at it. You got to heal it. Sometimes, Scorpio, as much as you like to go deep, you don't always like to go deep into your own shit. You'll go deep into other people's shit because it's fun. It's interesting to analyze other people, but you don't want to go there for yourself. It is time to go there for yourself. Okay? So, you can do it. Book a reading with me. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. I mean, I got a Scorpio moon. I get you Scorpios very well. So hit me up. We'll talk about it. Okay, Sagittarius, what's going on for my Saggies? What is being illuminated for you at this full moon in Pisces? What is, oh my gosh, you see this card just flipped? Let's see what it is. Oh, look, it's the Six of Cups. Oh, that is beautiful. Simply love. So there is some sort of very tender-hearted, loving association that is going to be lit up at this full moon. I'm filming this on September 12th, as I said, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Really for 6 days, I feel, even till the 18th. Now, this could be with a child, this could be with a colleague, this could be with a friend, this could be with a love relationship, but this could be with a pet even. There is some sort of connection. You see the two people are connected here. That's bringing great sunshine into your life. And because we have the sun here and it's a full moon, as I explained to one of the other signs, to me that's like a yin and the yang. It's like there's a lot of balance. There's potential for very good balance right now in your life in terms of a really just sweet, tender-hearted love connection. And we're going to pull, another card from the other deck, but I feel like some of my Sagittarians, I've told you guys, like, the love is coming. I know one in particular, one person who that's already manifested, a client. But for some of you Sagittarians who are still wanting that to happen, that is still coming for you. So you have Jupiter in your sign until December 3rd. So don't feel like it's passed you by yet. That hasn't happened. It's still very possible, even in the next 6 months. So, or say 6 weeks. But I feel like what the point of this energy here at the full moon is to remind you how lovable you are with this simply love. Because this love, I'm just feeling like this love is not coming from a relationship, like a significant other. It's coming from something else. Like I said, a pet. For some of you, it's your plants. I don't know, that just came in. Your pets, your plants, your children, child, your best friend, something like that. But it's reminding you of how lovable you are. Because the Pisces moon, it's conjunct Neptune. It's a very ethereal, tender, dreamy, imaginative. And let's face it, the other side of Pisces can be, feeling sorry for yourself. It's just, crying, feeling sorry for yourself. Oh my God. And especially with it opposite, Mars is in Virgo right now. So that Mars in Virgo, Mars is the symbol of, the circle with the little arrow pointing out. So it's like a finger pointing at you and pointing out, oh, you're not lovable because this, and this. Then you have a pity party and feel sorry for yourself. So, that's the other side of this energy. But I think what is beautiful about this is that something very loving is going to be done for you, expressed toward you in the next couple of days at this full moon. And like I said, it's going to remind you of how lovable you really are and get you out of that freaking funk of, oh, I'm not lovable because of X, Y, and Z. Okay, that's not true, Sagittarius. Not true. All right, let's pull from Cosmic Tarot and find out what else we need to know about this card. My dear Sagittarians, what else? Yeah, for you Sagittarius who it hasn't happened yet, just hang in there. And don't think about it. Like, do the work on yourself. Some of you really need to work on yourselves. It's like Sagittarius under construction. There's some physical healing that needs to take place. There's some also physical transformations that need to take place. So work on that and don't focus on the love. Focus on the self-love, and then the other love is going to come in. It's very, very, oh my gosh. All right. That fell on the desk, and you can see this one flipped over. Wheel of Fortune, and your Prince of Cups, baby. It's the timing. The timing is not here yet for some of you, but it's coming. And it's very possible October, next month. I don't feel it's right this month. I feel next month. Very, very strong possibility for you guys for a new relationship coming in. Prince of Cups. There, like I said, there is going to be a message that comes to you that's extremely loving at this full moon to remind you to stay in self-love, stay in self-transformation, self-care, etc. because you need to get ready. You need to get ready, Sagittarius, because the wheel's gonna turn, baby. And next month, you gotta be on your game. You have got to get yourself together. It's a matter of timing. I discussed this in my Aquarius monthly video, which I finally uploaded. So tell your Aquarian friends, go watch it. I got delayed by the hurricane. It's uploaded now. If you have any Aquarius in your chart, Sagittarius, watch that also, the monthly. It's about the timing. The timing is not here yet. The timing is here for you to be reminded of how lovable you are. And to really feel that. So that in about 6 weeks' time, so probably by the end of October, when something percolates and comes in, you're ready for it. From a place of strength and feeling good about yourself, rather than a place of feeling needy and like desperate. Capricorn, how are you? How are you guys doing? I love my Capricorns so much. What is going on with you guys? There's been so much energy happening in your sign. How are you holding up? Leave me a comment, let me know. Saturn, of course, is going direct on the 18th, but this current little mini reading I'm doing is focusing on that full moon in Pisces and the intuitive message that wants to come in for you. Are you ready to receive it? I think you are. Capricorn, you are like so ready. So ready. Did you watch your monthly? I used a bad word in the monthly. I said it's about getting your shit together, but it really is true. So much exciting stuff is going to start happening for you guys. This month is a great month to really get the last little things in place for the excitement that is on its way for you. This is beautiful. This is the Four of Swords. Just breathe. So this is about taking a time out at this full moon. A lot of you have been pushing. A lot of you have been working really hard on getting your shit together, on transforming. There is a lot. As soon as Saturn goes direct on the 18th, September 18th, like you're going to be hitting the ground running. So I do feel like this is a good time. This is a good message for you. It is a good time, Capricorn, to take the next 4 days at least. I'm filming this on the 12th. From the 12th to the 16th, take some time off. Or take time in doing the things that make you feel relaxed. I've just started making bracelets again. I didn't make this first one, and I just love doing it because it's so relaxing for me. I mean, it's still doing something, but it's just calming and relaxing, and it's creative and it's sparkly, which I love. So it's like something like that. If you're gonna do something that makes you feel sparkly. You see all the sparklies here. Or just watch a movie that makes you feel good. Careful of what you're ingesting though. Okay, whether it be food or media or communications with other people, like who you're talking to, because that Pisces full moon conjunct Neptune, very permeable, suggestible, highly intuitive, affecting energy. Like it can really affect your psyche. So just monitor what you're allowing yourself to breathe in, to take into yourself. This would be a great couple of days if you can do it, to have like a mini spiritual retreat for yourself. You know, whatever you enjoy doing, whatever makes you feel good, that's healthy for you, you know, to enjoy that. And also what would be good is some sort of maybe journaling, like connecting with your spiritual side, with spiritual messages, like just doing a free write to see what comes in, almost like just channeling it in a sense. Anybody can do this. Like, it's, you don't have to have some special talent. You just have to get out of your own head and out of your own way. Just write, just see what comes out. You might be very surprised, because this is the idea that there is a very good connection with your spirit guides right now and getting intuitive information, but you need to breathe, be still, be mindful, listen, and relax. Because like I said, you guys, in particular Capricorns, you're going to be on fire starting September 18th as Saturn goes direct, and you can finally, well, all of us will finally be able to make progress. But you, because it's your ruler, finally going direct and in your first house of Capricorn, you're finally going to make headway on the projects you have been working on. You've been working on them, but it's like there's been a delay, or there was a hurricane, or there was not enough money to do what you wanted, or there was this, or there was that. Like there was a roadblock, right? That's going to be removed. And it is all systems go straight into 2020 for you guys. So this is a very nice culminating point to check in with yourself spiritually. This full moon is happening in your third house of communication, of the daily life. So having some sort of real, kind of like a spiritual conversation, spiritual check-in with yourself would be very good over the next couple of days. Okay, let's pull another card and see what we have. There could also be some very interesting spiritual downloads that you get, intuitive hits about the next direction you want to go in, for that transformation that you've been undergoing the last, God, forever it seems, right? But ever since Saturn went into Capricorn in December 2017. All right, all these are sticking. I'm just going to take them. I did that for another sign. Oh my God, there's 5 of them here. All right, I'm not reading reversals today, so let me see what we have. Okay, we have the 3 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 7 of Wands, King of Wands, interesting. The Moon, here's your full moon, and the Prince of Swords. So interesting, Capricorn. This full moon is illuminating an area of your life where you really need to take charge of your emotional responses to something, and your defensiveness. There's something about an area of your life, Capricorn, where your defensive attitude is keeping you away from happiness. Okay? And it's almost like nobody better argue with you, not even yourself. Okay, like this King of Wands energy. With this full moon and with this Prince of Swords. So there could be an unwillingness to change your mind about something that is a bad habit, is not good for you, and is possibly something you keep secret from other people. I think that this full moon is going to illuminate, and so you feel defensive about it. There's something about a defense mechanism, and almost this King of Wands energy for me is that just a real, what's the word I want? Not cranky, but I'll just use cranky. Like, there's just a cranky attitude when somebody tries to help you about it. And you almost want to cut them off at the knees, Prince of Swords, like, don't even dare to, like, say anything to me about this. And I feel like you're almost cutting yourself off from happiness, from contact with other people, possibly because of this defensive attitude, and that you know best and nobody better question you about a very tender part of your life. Now, this is a general reading. This could be many different things. This could be your finances. This could be some sort of an addiction. This could be a relationship codependency. This could be, gosh, I don't know, a learning disability. I don't know. There's so many different things that, you know, something that you might not feel so great about. You try to hide it, but it comes out. And when it comes out, you get very defensive, especially when somebody, Three of Cups here, tries to connect with you emotionally and help you with it. So you have got to deal with this, Capricorn. Now, this is general. This may not apply to everybody. I did pull a lot of different cards here. But something's illuminated. We have the Moon card here. Something's being illuminated about a stubborn attitude that you may be having. That if you would just be a little more open-minded, you would find happiness and be able to deal with this and leave it behind. So this ties into the monthly reading. Go watch the monthly for September. But there is, I'm just feeling this with these cards, there is a stubbornness. And it sometimes gets nasty to other people because you are refusing to look at it and acknowledge it. There's some level of denial, even though you do know, but your own role in it is what you're denying. And that's why you act so defensive and cranky and stubborn about it. Happiness is absolutely can be yours. This Three of Cups. And within the next 3 months, if you would just deal with this. All right, so this is going to manifest for different Capricorns in different ways. But it's to do with yourself and your attitude toward a particular area of your life in which you are very unwilling to look at your role and what needs to change. Well, it's going to be illuminated for you at this full moon. My gorgeous Aquarius, how are you? I finally posted your monthly video for September with all due apologies about why it didn't get posted until today, September 12th. So please forgive me, but there was a good reason. So I hope you will go and watch it and leave me a comment and let me know how you're doing. All right, Aquarius. So what we are doing today is looking at how the full moon in Pisces is going to illuminate a particular area of your life. All right, and what the message is for you. Okay, my dears, let's see. Aquarius, what is going to be illuminated for you at this full moon in Pisces, which is happening in your second house, if you have Aquarius rising. All right, this card fell out. Let's take it. Well-deserved reward. This is the Nine of Pentacles in the regular tarot. So, and it's the 9. It's the September. So this is here for you. And it's your second house. It's happening in your second house if you have Aquarius rising. So some sort of beautiful reward should be yours. Something is being illuminated to give you, make you feel like you are on top of a golden mountain here. Very beautiful. Now, this could be money, but the reward could be praise. It could be a new friendship that forms because people know about your skills and abilities. This could be finishing up a new creative project that you feel really good about. So it could manifest in a variety of ways, but this is beautiful, beautiful energy. You're going to just be feeling so good, so proud of yourself. Also, the other thing that's possible here, Aquarius, is that the Pisces full moon illuminates a project, illuminates an idea, gives you a download for an idea that will turn into a well-deserved reward maybe 9 weeks or 9 months from now. All right, so you could get some psychic information that could lead you to the top of your game, the mountaintop of success. So really tune in and see what ideas come to you, what dreams you have, what creative inspirations visit you over the next several days. I'm filming this on September 12th, so over the next 7 days. The Pisces full moon is technically activated on Friday the 13th, but today the moon is in Pisces. So, we have the full moon is active a few days before, a few days after. So see what comes up for you. So it could be that you get the reward now, you get news of the reward, or like I said, you get a download of a fantastic idea that could manifest into a beautiful success 9 weeks to 9 months from now. All right, let's see what else we have for you guys. Yeah, love it. 3 of Pentacles. Some of you, this is a new job that you've been waiting for. This could be a new job assignment that you're going to maybe start in the next 3 weeks. I don't feel it's 3 days, probably about 3 weeks. This could be a new work group, a new association, a new mastermind, group that you get in. This is about building a new physical reality for yourself. So this is new creative activities. So it could be job, it can be writing, it can be building something, because you can see this building is under construction. So it's not finished yet, though. That's the key. Here in this card, it's like the person's on top. It's been done. The reward is here. So the reward for you could, like I said, be some new exciting project, a new offer that comes in for your services. That, as I said, in 9 weeks to 9 months will lead to the completion of something truly magnificent that you will be very proud of. So this is gorgeous, gorgeous energy here. For some of you, this is spiritual insight. This is a spiritual business that you're going to be building for yourself, because they are building, the work people here in the card, they're building a church. This is part of a stained glass window that they're building. So I'm using the church here as the metaphor for spirituality. Of course, spirituality can come in other ways. It doesn't have to come through a church, as we know. But using the imagery in the card, there could be some sort of new spiritual foundation that you discover, or a new spiritual business that you're going to start creating for yourself. It may involve a couple other people. It could be a group effort, a group consortium, something like that, that is going to lead to enormous success. So this beautiful energy here, beautiful. You are working towards something very profound in the next several months. And the idea, the information, the inspiration, maybe even the offer comes in at this full moon. It could even be the financing you need, Aquarius, to get a business off the ground, a spiritual business, an investor. So very nice energy. All right, now let's look at my dear Pisces. Pisces, this is your full moon, baby. Your full moon. We get 1 full moon and 1 new moon a year, every sign. This is your full moon. The spotlight is on you, particularly if you have your sun around 20, 21, 22, 23 degrees, all in that area of Pisces. And Neptune is here. So there is such strong manifestation energy for you. Something very important is coming to a culmination point in your life right now. And of course, with all this energy happening, if you have Pisces rising, what's happening in your 7th house, Virgo, this could involve business contacts, relationships, intimate partnerships. There could be something coming to a close, to fruition, to completion, or at least a certain stage of it coming to completion. All right, so let's see what your special message is, Pisces. What is being illuminated? Okay, that card just fell out for you. And look, it's your card. It just fell right out. The 12. The Joan of Arc. I always look at her. She looks like Joan of Arc to me. The Joan of Arc card. This is the Hanged Man in regular tarot, which is your card, the 12, Pisces. So this is to me a card of integration, because we have the four corners of this person here, and then this other. So these could be ancestors. They could be different parts of your life, different, projects you work on, different roles you play, different masks you wear, etc. The divine light of inspiration and healing is coming to you at this full moon. And some of you have made a very big sacrifice in the last year. And you're going to see and be reassured why that happened. And you are going to have much more faith in your future and moving forward. Something very magical, this rainbow here, something very magical is going to get downloaded into your consciousness. Now, this could be a new idea. This could be almost an emotional reset, a spontaneous healing, an epiphany, an awakening, whatever terminology you want to use. I feel like you're almost being emotionally reset. And that as a result of that, there's going to be a new level of peace that's going to be coming to you. In a certain regard, some of you Pisces have been wearing this cloak of protection. You've been kind of wrapped up in a cocoon. That's about to change. Okay, you're going to have your wings very soon. But I think what's very interesting, I'm just feeling from this energy that, like I said, many of you have made a big sacrifice. And maybe at the time, or maybe you've talked yourself into thinking it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't really a sacrifice. But it was. There was a sacrifice. And I feel that you are going to have an emotional reset from that situation, and some downloads, some intuitive senses and downloads. You're so psychic. But sometimes you're not psychic for your own life. That's the thing. Like, you get it for everybody else, but for yourself, you're kind of like, I don't know. But I think you're going to have very, very strong sense about your own next direction and where you're going and what's going to be manifesting for you. And what I like about this coming into the crown chakra, it is almost like a cosmic clear out of your consciousness. Like I said, I feel like it's a reset, an awakening, a reboot almost. To get you on to the next level, because there was a lot of emotional processing that you've been doing this year to do with that sacrifice. I feel like that sacrifice happened earlier, though, almost a year ago. Not maybe quite a year ago, but more at the beginning of the year, like January, February. All right, let's see. Let's see what else we have to know about this for you, Pisces. I feel like this is a very positive new moon for you. I mean, full moon, excuse me. It's because you made the sacrifice that the harvest is now going to happen, because it is a harvest moon. But the harvest is the idea of this emotional reset. There was something about what you gave up that provided a deep lesson that brought you to this particular point, and it had to happen that way. It had to happen that way. Look at this, 5 of Pentacles. This is what's over. This is done. You're going to see that. You have been in this for almost this whole year, I feel. A lot of Pisces have been in this 5 of Pentacles energy. Feeling kind of lost, feeling not knowing what the heck is going on, maybe even like where you're supposed to end up, feeling like, an emotional refugee And maybe you have a home, but you just feel like you don't belong anywhere emotionally. Wandering, lost, forsaken, you know, just feeling all those feelings. That you sacrificed something, maybe for somebody who didn't deserve it. Maybe the situation, it was just the circumstantial. The situation forced you to let go of something, and then you ended up feeling emotionally impoverished, like, you know, you could not go on. I mean, you did go on because you're here now. But what opposite energy these two are. So you are going to be reborn at this full moon. This is a thing of the past. And as soon as Saturn goes direct on the 18th, you're going to find that you're going to be able to start manifesting a lot more easily. There's been a block. There's been a holdup. There's been a delay. Like I said, I feel like you had to do this almost. It's a general reading, but you had to go through this so that the new happiness that's coming in will be even more, not appreciated, that's not the word I want, but almost be even more cherished in a sense. And that you cherish yourself more in that happiness. That you're more grounded in that happiness. And you feel more deserving of that happiness. And you're truly welcoming it. You're present with it. You're there with it. You're not checking out, you know, escaping, emotional escapism, or drugs or alcohol, or just checking out, like running away. But no, that you're really there with that happiness. That you, because you've been through this, you understand, you realized your self-worth and how you do deserve these beautiful things that are going to start coming in for you. So that's what I'm feeling from this energy, that like I said, it's not really a sense of appreciation so much as you being present with the happiness and realizing that it is truly meant for you. I hope that makes sense. It's very deep. It's a very spiritual, like this full moon is going to be, you know, some full moons are more about actual, like, tangible things, you know. Some full moons are about more messages or meeting a new person. This, to me, is really a deeply spiritual full moon for you because of what's conjunct Neptune and some other situations that have been going on for you in the cards that are here. So it's really a moon of feeling reborn again. That's what I'm feeling. And I try not to use, you know, Christian terminology. Not that that's bad or anything, but I try to just keep it inclusive. But I do feel like there's going to be this awakening, this sense of almost to a spiritual cleansing and letting go. That you're going to just be there present, observing it, feeling it. And it's going to be on the intuitive level. You're going to feel this. It's not going to be like, you know, an angel tooting their horn and like telling you something. No, it's just you're going to feel this. When that full moon rises and you feel the rays, you know, that might be a good thing to do, Pisces, is go out there in the full moon and stand and let that light bathe you and cleanse you and heal you and take away all the stuff that you experienced when you were in this, and have that beautiful awakening for yourself. All right, everybody, that's it for these mini readings that turned into big readings, but that's okay. Leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you. I'd love to hear. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Your monthly horoscopes will be done soon, as well as your tarot readings after that. So keep on the lookout for those on the channel, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Stella Wilde signing out.